Hi, I'm Jayla. I'm 20 years old and trying to survive my second year of college with these weird breathing problems nobody takes seriously. Especially not my dad, Marcus. You're just anxious. Stop being so dramatic all the time. That's what I got when I couldn't catch my breath during Sunday dinner last week. My chest felt like someone was sitting on it, but apparently that's just me being extra. My phone buzzed with a text from my cousin Zoe. You okay? You look pale. At least someone noticed. Zoe has been the only one in my corner since these episodes started getting worse. My Aunt Diane glanced over and rolled her eyes. Put your phone away at the table and stop that wheezing, it's rude. Zoe shot her mom a look. She can't help it, Mom. Oh, please, she's fine. Tell her, Marcus. My dad didn't even look up from his plate. Just take a deep breath, Jayla. You do this every time you have a test coming up. I did have a psychology exam tomorrow, but this wasn't about that. My throat felt like it was closing. I pushed back from the table and grabbed my backpack, fumbling for my inhaler. The over-the-counter one Dr. Chen suggested might help until we figured out what was going on. There she goes again with the dramatics, Diane sighed loudly. The inhaler wasn't helping. Black spots started dancing in my vision. I think she needs to go to the ER, Zoe said, her voice sounding far away. Quit faking it, my dad snapped. You're not missing that exam tomorrow. I couldn't argue if I wanted to. My knees buckled, and Zoe caught me before I hit the floor. Marcus, do something, Zoe shouted. My dad stood up, irritation all over his face. Fine, get in the car. The next day, Miss Reynolds found me slumped in the hallway after class. Jayla, are you all right? You missed the exam. I tried to explain about the ER visit, how they gave me breathing treatments and said I needed to see a specialist. Did your father take you? I shook my head. He dropped me at the dorm and said I was being overdramatic. Miss Reynolds' face changed. This isn't the first time, is it? That afternoon, she walked me to the campus health center where I met Dr. Chen again. These episodes are getting more frequent. Your father hasn't scheduled that pulmonology appointment? He says it's a waste of money. Dr. Chen frowned. This isn't anxiety, Jayla. This is potentially serious. My phone lit up. Zoe checking on me. Then another text from my dad. Aunt Diane is picking you up. We need to talk about this attention-seeking behavior. I showed Dr. Chen the message. Her face hardened. I'm calling your father myself. That's when I collapsed again, unable to breathe at all. The last thing I remember was Dr. Chen yelling for oxygen and Miss Reynolds holding my hand as everything went black. I woke up in a hospital bed with tubes in my nose and Zoe sitting next to me. The steady beep of monitors filled the silence. Welcome back. You scared the crap out of me. My throat felt raw. How long was I out? About 6 hours. Your dad's in the hallway arguing with the doctor. I could hear my father's voice rising through the door. I'm not paying for all these unnecessary tests. She's always been dramatic. The door opened, and a pulmonologist I'd never seen before walked in with Dr. Chen and my father trailing behind. Glad to see you're awake, Jayla. I'm Dr. Martinez. We've run some comprehensive tests while you were stabilizing. Marcus crossed his arms. Tests I didn't authorize. Dr. Martinez ignored him. You have severe asthma with significant allergic complications. Your airways were almost completely closed when you arrived. See, Marcus? It's real, Dr. Chen said. My dad rolled his eyes. So she needs an inhaler. Big deal. It's considerably more serious than that. Dr. Martinez handed me a folder. You'll need daily medications, an emergency inhaler, and we need to identify your triggers. Zoe squeezed my hand as my phone buzzed with a text from Miss Reynolds asking how I was doing. I've already scheduled a follow-up appointment, Dr. Chen said. She's fine now. This is overkill, Marcus complained. Dr. Martinez stared him down. Sir, your daughter could have died. 2 days later, I was back in my dorm when Zoe stopped by with groceries. I got you all the hypoallergenic stuff on the list. And this. She handed me a journal with a lock. For documenting everything, times, dates, what they say, Dr. Chen thinks it might be medical neglect. I flipped through the empty pages. They'll just say I'm exaggerating. That's why we're getting evidence. I've already been recording conversations. She played back a conversation with my Aunt Diane from yesterday. Jayla's always been a hypochondriac. Marcus spoiled her after her mom left. My phone lit up with a call from my dad. Family dinner tonight, non-negotiable. I tried to explain about my new dietary restrictions. I can't have dairy anymore, Dad, or nuts. They trigger attacks. Just take your medicine and stop making everything so complicated. When I arrived, Diane was in the kitchen. The smell hit me immediately, her famous walnut brownies. I made your favorite dessert, she smiled sweetly. I can't eat those anymore. Didn't Dad tell you? Oh, please, a little walnut never killed anyone. Zoe walked in and immediately opened windows. Mom, she literally can't breathe around nuts now. It's all in her head. The doctors are just giving her excuses. I started wheezing as the smell filled the room. Zoe grabbed my bag, finding my inhaler. You're doing this on purpose, Zoe accused her mother. Diane shrugged. She needs to build up tolerance. That's how you get over allergies. I used my inhaler while Zoe secretly recorded everything on her phone. As my breathing worsened, Diane stood there watching. See? She's fine. Just being dramatic as usual. My lips were turning blue when Zoe called 911. What are you doing? Diane grabbed for the phone. Saving my cousin's life and getting evidence of what you're doing to her. The paramedics arrived while Diane was trying to hide the walnut brownies. She has severe asthma with allergic complications, Zoe explained, showing them my medical papers. Was she exposed to a known allergen? One paramedic asked. Accidentally, Diane cut in quickly. No, deliberately, Zoe countered, holding up her phone. I have it recorded. After another ER visit, Miss Reynolds came to see me at the hospital. This has gone far beyond educational concerns, Jayla. I've contacted someone who can help. She introduced me to Karen, a patient advocate from a medical rights organization. What your family is doing is classified as medical neglect and endangerment, Karen explained, reviewing our evidence. We've seen cases like yours before. They'll just deny everything, I whispered, still hoarse from the breathing tubes. That's why documentation is crucial. Zoe has already provided significant evidence. Dr. Chen joined us, adding her own medical records to the file. I've noted the pattern of ignored symptoms and recommendations. What happens now? I asked. We build a case, Karen said, and we need more evidence of their behavior in a group setting. 2 weeks later, my dad insisted I attend my grandmother's birthday party. The whole family will be there. Put on a happy face and leave your medical drama at home. Zoe and I had a plan. She'd wear a recording device, and I'd keep my phone recording in my pocket. At the party, my Uncle Greg cornered me by the punch bowl. Heard you're giving Marcus and Diane a hard time with this fake asthma business. It's not fake. I was hospitalized twice this month. Because you want attention. Ever since your mom left. Zoe appeared beside me. Everything okay here? Across the room, Diane was telling my cousins loudly about my latest stunt. She's always been jealous of everyone else. Now she's invented this condition, so we all have to walk on eggshells. I felt my chest tightening but forced myself to breathe normally. My dad joined the conversation. The doctors are enabling her. They run unnecessary tests to bill the insurance. Did you even read her diagnosis? Zoe challenged. I read enough to know it's overblown. Grandmother Ruth called everyone for cake, noticing me hanging back. Jayla, come get a piece. I need to check the ingredients first, Grandma. Marcus snorted. See what I mean? Every meal is a production now. Grandmother Ruth frowned. If she's allergic, she's allergic. She's not, Diane insisted. She ate nuts her whole life. Allergies can develop suddenly, I explained, showing my medical alert bracelet. Marcus grabbed my wrist. Take this ridiculous thing off. You're embarrassing me. Zoe stepped between us. Touch her again and I'm calling the police. On the drive home, Zoe played back the recordings. This is gold. Karen is going to love this. The family reunion is next month, I said. Everyone will be there, including Dad's boss. Perfect timing. Karen says we'll have everything ready by then. I'm scared, Zoe. I know, but they can't keep doing this to you, and we have a plan. I checked my phone. A message from Karen with details about our upcoming meeting with a lawyer. For the first time, I felt a flicker of hope. The family reunion at Eagle Creek Park was packed with relatives. Karen and Miss Wilson waited nearby as Zoe and I arrived with our evidence folder. Marcus waved us over to where he stood with his boss, Mr. Thompson. "There's my daughter. Finally decided to join the land of the living? I've been busy with doctor appointments." Mr. Thompson raised an eyebrow. "Medical issues? Severe asthma with allergic complications? Dad thinks I'm faking for attention." Marcus grabbed my arm. "That's enough. Let go of me." Diane approached with a plate. "Have a cookie and calm down." "Are those peanut butter?" "Maybe. What's the big deal?" Other family members gathered around, including Grandmother Ruth. "I think everyone should hear this," I said, playing the recordings. Marcus's voice filled the park. "If we ignore it, she'll stop this nonsense." Then Diane. "A little exposure therapy might cure her." Marcus lunged for my phone, but Zoe's boyfriend Tyler blocked him. I nodded to Zoe, who signaled Karen and Miss Wilson to approach. "This is Karen from Medical Advocacy Alliance and Miss Wilson, my attorney." Miss Wilson handed my father an envelope. "This is a court order for medical emancipation for Jayla and a restraining order against you and Diane for medical endangerment." Mr. Thompson stepped away from my father. "Marcus, is this true?" "She's exaggerating. It's just a little asthma." Dr. Chen appeared. "It's life-threatening, and you know it. I've documented everything." The family erupted in shocked conversations. My grandmother approached me. "Why didn't you tell me it was this bad?" I tried, but no one listened. 6 months later, I sat across from my father in a coffee shop, my medical emancipation finalized, and a settlement providing for my care. I didn't understand how serious it was. "I'm sorry, Jayla." "You understood. You just didn't care." "That's not fair. I've apologized. Diane's even in therapy now." "Good for her. Mr. Thompson still keeping you at that desk job away from clients?" Marcus flinched. "It's temporary. Once this blows over—" "It's not blowing over, Dad. Actions have consequences. We're family. You can't just cut us off forever." I stood up. "Watch me." Outside, Zoe waited with Miss Reynolds. "How'd it go?" Zoe asked. "Exactly as expected. He wanted forgiveness without earning it." "And?" "Not happening. I've got my apartment near campus, my medical team, and people who actually care. I don't need toxic family in my life." Miss Reynolds smiled. "That's growth." I took a deep breath, a full, clear breath, and felt nothing but relief. Is there ever a point where family becomes truly unforgivable? Or do blood ties deserve endless second chances? Jayla chose her health over toxic family. Would you have made the same choice? Or tried to rebuild those relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever had to set firm boundaries with family who wouldn't acknowledge your struggles? How did you handle it? If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more compelling stories about overcoming toxic relationships. Your support helps our channel grow, and I'd love to hear your experiences and perspectives.